Yeah, I mean, my mom basically forced me, said, You're coming home at some point." So I decided instead of like spending a weekend, I decided I'd come home for spring break. Is the audio good? Is the audio? I literally have not tested streaming with this setup yet. This is my first time. I recorded one video at the setup. Yo, I got a parkour reward?
Not bad enough.
What the fuck? Oh.
I'm just annoyed, like I can't see the...
What? No! Dude! Dude, and it was the most janky video of all time. I used my MacBook as a camera and mic. This time, I have, you know, a headset mic, but I'm still using my laptop for viewing chat and stuff. Also, I don't know if you guys can even hear my clicks. I haven't tested that either. I haven't tested recording GD on this. I wasn't necessarily planning on like playing Gagatrondra on this setup. I think it would lag too much. I mean, with any luck, this won't take me very long. I basically just want to do this because, like, one, it'll give me something to upload while I'm still working on Gagatrondra. And two, I beat Sonic Wave in 2022, I beat Yada in 2024, so it only follows that I beat this in 2026, right? Complete the RGB over the course of 4 years. And I already know this level. I've practiced it quite a bit. I've learned most of it. I think I did this to 100 once. Oh, you want to know something funny too? I somehow forgot my mouse at college. I brought my keyboard home. And I meant to bring my mouse home too, but disconnected my keyboard and put it in my bag. I didn't think, oh yeah, I need to bring the mouse too. And for somehow, I don't know how this is possible, but I could not find a mouse anywhere around the house. So after doing everything we had to do yesterday, I had to go out to fucking Target and buy a mouse. But that's honestly fine. Now I have a mouse. I can stay here. It's because I brought every single one to college. Like in case my mouse breaks, I brought like my old G502, my old Viper. I brought all of them to college. You know, it'd be cool if I could beat this over break. That would be cool. In that case, I've got until the end of the week to do it, which I absolutely could if I played enough. Stream is 30 FPS. Interesting. I probably just missed a setting in OBS. I don't really think I'll bother with that right now, but if I stream again, I will definitely fix that. It might actually be a good thing because my both my Wi-Fi setup and my PC setup is a little worse here than it is at college. It might actually be a good thing. I might not be able to stream at 60 FPS on this setup. Not that this PC is bad by any means, it's the fucking Theseus PC. I'm gonna make a video about that at some point. I'm gonna make a video about the Theseus PC. It's easy to underestimate a level when it's out in like the 300s on RDL, as someone who remembers when that was like Cataclysm difficulty levels. I need to not do that. This is stuff that was on the list like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2.5? I have no idea, honestly. Which means it's not easy. I need to not underestimate it. But it's very difficult too. It's kind of funny, like the way this level is structured, any part before 40, it just kind of feels like you're playing from the beginning and it doesn't feel worth it to do a run to 100 from there. You play from 0 and you realize that that's almost half the level. So it's kind of, it's weird. Not like the gameplay, like the actual structure of the how the level flows is really weird. Like it feels like the first half of the level just feels like a long intro basically, and then this is where it really feels like the level starts. But you get to this point, you're already past halfway through. You get to the drop, you're at 60%, you know? Like it's weird. Fun fact, that duel was harder to learn than you would think. Or the memory part with the mini cube and then the duel. Surprisingly difficult to learn. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Honestly. Or like use shitty erebus. It's a good strategy to play like shitty levels before actually trying to do the real one. It's kind of fun and helps with learning. I did that when I was playing Kyuki and it was actually really fun. Okay, yeah, and this part is still really weird. I still like feel like I don't fully get how it works. Use one as a streaming PC. Oh. The fuck was that? Oh god. What the fuck? What was that? That wasn't even the game freezing. That was the game going down to 1 FPS. I think that is the first time that's ever happened to me. I've had the game freeze several times. I've had the game crash. I've had lag spikes. I've never had it just straight up go down to 1 FPS and stay there. You know, it might actually be somewhat worth it if I do have really bad stuttering on this, to actually downgrade to 2.1 again for this setup. Because I mean, erebus is obviously a 2.1 level, and 2.1 is so much more stable than 2.2, like, performance-wise. I might want to do that at some point, if it gets really bad, but I'll try not to. Yeah! 42 to 100. Cool. See, it's so funny, because that feels like almost the fucking whole level, but then you realize that that's 43%. Yeah. Like, and then you get here, and I'm like, it's so weird to play. Cool, 17 to 78. Like, it's so weird. I can tell you this, though, for sure. This is a level that if I were to do this as a new hardest, I would hate it. Oh my god. I'm very glad I didn't do this as a new hardest. Yeah, now I don't get anywhere for an hour, probably. Well, good thing is I didn't fluke there from 0, so that means I might have a chance of getting somewhere. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That was nerves. I was shaking so much. Oh my god. I don't even know what my old best was. I'm guessing it was 21 on this, and I was just talking about that. I have no idea what my progress or attempts are on this because I have all of that saved there, and I didn't save my progress before leaving. So I genuinely have no idea. If I'm gonna beat this, I'm gonna have no idea how many attempts it took. No, wait, I don't. I have death tracker, but I don't have the thing where it shows my new best, but I think the reason that it a lot of times will take me a little while to get anywhere after something like that is because the nerves just like don't go away for a good like 10 minutes or so. Damn. I can't get overconfident now. If I get overconfident, I'm gonna get mad. I'm just gonna pretend that that was like a new best. My best is now 55 on this, and I'm gonna be happy when I make it further than that, because that's gonna be a new best. See, you see how in the top left it says best run is 55? Yeah, that's my best on this right now. That's my best. So once I get a thing that makes that go higher, once I get an attempt that makes that go higher, I'm gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna be upset. You know, maybe I'm not as washed as I thought. I don't think I'm in the, you know, I'm at the level that I need to be at to like do a new hardest. I feel like overall the stuff I've beaten lately, it's gone better than I was expecting. YouTube, I'm not doing as well as I could be. But in GD overall, when I get the chance to actually play it, I feel like I don't do too bad. Like, I've had some dodgy Gagatrontra sessions where I haven't gotten anywhere. That's gonna happen with any time you play a level that's gonna be in your top 5, unless you're fucking Zoink or something. I'm not making slop, okay? I'm not the type, I'm not doing that. When I say I'm not doing as well in YouTube as I could be, I mean I'm not uploading as much as I could be. And that's mainly because of a lack of motivation to play GD. But now that I have that, and I also have a video on something that's not GD coming very soon. It's not Centurion, no. I actually streamed a couple Centurion attempts a couple weeks ago. I have some friends that I'm actually working on doing that with, but we have not done that yet, no. Oh yeah, that's right, you were. I forget that you watch like all my streams, because a lot of time you don't really do this. You don't really talk in chat a whole lot. Oh, hi.
One
Would you want to VC?
later.
Yeah. Hello.
Damn.
I fluked to 98.
Progress fluked to 98. What?
Yeah, I died the last jump.
So how's Erebus?
So basically my best is 55, and right now my best is 55, which means that if I get something higher than 55, I'm gonna be happy, not annoyed or upset, because it's gonna be a new best.
I don't know.
What? Wait, what? I did not know that was a death. I do.
Oh yeah, you can hit that too early.
Fuck. Hey, I got 51. That's very close to my best. That's 4% away, which means that I am okay with that, because that's a good run. You know what I mean? Might be worth investing in another one of those Staples chairs to have at home. Dude, I spent quite a while glazing this chair, and the fact that I'm going back to it I feel like is a bit much, but that was the one piece of furniture that when I was moving into my dorm, I was like, I don't care how hard it is, I don't care how long it takes, I am taking this chair with me to my dorm. I am not dealing with whatever awful ass chair they have there at the desk, and I'm very glad I did.
Yeah, having a good chair is important for a lot of people.
Like, it doesn't seem maybe that important at first, but then you think about it and you're like, oh yeah, that's like the most important thing. Especially if you experience a good chair. You experience a good chair, you're not gonna want to go back to a bad one. I am, like, whenever I do move to my own place though, I'm absolutely taking this desk. I love this desk. I'm joking around, but I feel like it's actually kind of working. I'm gaslighting myself into thinking 55 is my best, and desks like that aren't as painful. I think it's actually working.
No, last click deaths just aren't real. Like, if you die a few clicks before the end, yeah, sure, you died at 97, but...
Ooh. Really? I guess that was too early. Did you cut yourself off because I was getting far?
No, that's where the thought ended.
Oh. Well, 59 is my best now. I just got a new best. Very close to getting to the drop, guys. Damn! Okay. I think I was holding too long anyway. I think if I actually made it to that, like, a problem I was having earlier was I would make it to this, and you have to let go before you land on it because you have to fall down here. I think I was holding too long. I think if I landed on it, I would have jumped, but that's fine. 64, new best.
Dude, Windows Defender.
Oh yeah, Geode is actually a fucking, like, it's a Trojan horse now. It opens like a backdoor into your system that all the devs can get access to all your info. Yeah, and it backports too. So even if you only have it in 2.207, they backported it, so they can still have access to your PC. I found it out the hard way when my bank account was completely, like, I was at like a negative $50,000 yesterday. Should I beat Cures? I've actually heard it's good.
That skill level seems to like it a lot.
Yeah, the only way I could see it being good is if they took a lot of what was really awkward to play in Erebus and fixed it in the process of making it harder. Like, made it harder but less awkward. Which
the gameplay looks pretty different.
A lot of remakes do that. Like, Kinos does that pretty well. Fixes a lot of the awkward. Yeah, fixes a lot of the awkwardness of Sakupinel's gameplay.
No Mishidon part in Altered.
Yep, we get GS Craig instead. You know, after that became like a bit of a meme on Nepesta's channel, it actually became a bit of a meme on my channel for a while. GS Craig was brought up in like every stream I did for a good like week. And that was during a time when I was streaming a lot. No, dude. Ugh.
Ooh, I'm gonna demonetize your bot. I'm gonna say the funny slur word.
You know, I actually haven't. I've talked about this before. I've streamed a bunch on Twitch, but because I don't stream consistently, I have not made a single dollar from Twitch streams. In the like 5 years, 5-6 years I've been an affiliate, I have not made enough money to get a single payout from Twitch. Dude, I was just about to say I can't believe I survived that because I got a lag spike.
$3.
Fuck was that? Oh, you donated. I I didn't realize I had text-to-speech for that. Also, you like my fucking alert box? I think I paid like $15 for that in 2021 from like some random alert like Twitch layout store. I
Hello,
used to
Twitch.
use the
Hello.
whole thing too. There was like a transition that you could use. There was like a face cam border, a chat box border. I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
I'm erebussying it.
No, I wanted to beat it that attempt so bad after you said that. Aren't there certain parts of the Platinum Erebus that's just like buffed? Like overall the whole thing's nerfed, but
Yeah.
aren't there certain parts that are just randomly buffed?
There are. Like, just random fucking clicks.
I should play that after I hope I beat it this stream. Dude, I get so sad when people ask me what my favorite level in GD is. Because it's a Heinz level. And I get a little like embarrassed whenever I have to say it, and I usually just come up with something else. But like my actual favorite level in GD is Psychosis by Heinz. Renovant's my favorite list level. Maybe I should just say Renovant's my favorite level. It's not a bad choice, right?
What the fuck does this message mean? What,
What
would you A
A?
if the 228.17.9 420 left the 60 panes in your desk?
Well, what would you A?
What would you A?
I feel like this is a very important question.
You would, pussy.
Oh, dude. Okay, I need to stop dying at that straight fly. I need to die more at the cube with the hard timings and less at the straight fly. Okay, can I please stop dying at that straight fly? Like, I'm not getting too mad at most of my deaths, but anytime I die at the straight fly, I just feel stupid.
I mean, you could not die at it.
Oh! No, I actually didn't know that. I didn't think of that. I'm gonna try that next time I get there. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, I may not actually beat this stream. And it wouldn't actually even be that surprising if I don't, honestly. Those fucking 5-6 hour Gagatron sessions I did a couple weeks ago fucked up my arm so much. I think it might have done some long-term damage.
Also, when you say your arm, like...
What? What the fuck happened? Okay, can we ban start position copies that make you have smart start position on? I can only assume that this is because I learned this part completely wrong. And my method just doesn't work. Did I just learn a method that just does not work? Something was messed up with my method, and it just like stopped working. This part has definitely taken up like the most amount of time I've spent playing this level. Yeah, I think I'll end the stream now.
The next day.
Oh my god. What the hell, man? What? The fuck? Excuse me? Like, I don't know what we're doing, man. What are we doing? Okay, man. Like, it's just so dumb, man. I can't catch a fucking break. Finally, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. That was surprisingly painful. I even said, like at the start of when I was first playing this, that I need to not underestimate this level because it's like hard, and just because it's in the 300s and RADL, like 300s and RADL is not as easy as it used to be. But even then, my god, this took so long. This part right here ended up being a much bigger problem than I expected. Like, I had to change my method for this part, I think 3 separate times. It's so consistent in practice and so inconsistent from zero. This was surprisingly painful of an experience. What could have taken like 30-40 minutes on that Tuesday stream ended up taking 3 days. I won't be able to calculate my final attempt count here because I'm missing a whole ton of attempts on this account. I actually don't have my GD account on here. You'll notice my stats are all 0 because I'm home right now, but I'll be back in my dorm in a few days and I'll be able to calculate the final attempt count. My estimate is going to be, 1 to 2K on my copy at home. So I'm going to estimate around 3,000 attempts. But you guys will know what the actual is in a second because this video is going to come out after that. And that actual attempt count is 3,380. It's actually been a little while since I beat Erebus at this point. It's been almost a month. And that wasn't necessarily because I was delaying the release of this video. I just didn't get a chance to edit it until now. And I, as I said, in my App Marble video and in my video at the start of the year, I have absolutely no guarantee for how many videos I'm going to come out with this year or how long gaps there are going to be in between. I'm just striving for it to be a little bit more regular than it was and to not go months in between uploads. A couple weeks in between uploads here and there. Not too bad. But at this point, I am caught up on all the videos that I have already, recorded and started work on. So whatever I do next is going to have to be something else that I'm going to have to figure out at this point. I don't have a plan for what my next video is going to be necessarily. I am in Nepesta's Heliopolis, 100 pros, or I guess 250 now pros versus Heliopolis. I don't know how long I'm going to be in that for, but that may be my next video. It might be something other than GD. I don't know. The point is, I just want to get videos to you guys, and I don't personally have much of a plan for what those videos are going to be. I'm just going to make whatever videos I want to make, and that's pretty much the whole idea of this new direction for my channel. I just want to do what I want to do. But more importantly than just doing what I want to do, I want to actually do stuff. Because if I'm not doing anything, then I'm not doing what I want to do because I'm not doing anything. I feel like that's easy to understand. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to hold you. Use code AidenTR in the Fortnite item shop, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.